of the Dallas Cowboys host the annual Southwest Classic between rivals Arkansas and Texas A&M for the final time before the game returns to SEC campuses next season. It's been a series dominated by the Aggies, winning 11 of the last 12, entering today's showdown in Arlington. From Boise State has the most rushing yards by a Power 4 quarterback, but he's going to lose yardage on the first play.
Of Taylor Green, nothing's down the field. His ability to pick up plays with his legs.
In trouble, steps up, and now throws a deep ball, going for Tesla. Caught inside the 30. Tesla going to take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And keep him corralled. Really nice job stepping up in that B gap. He avoids the initial pressure, steps up and keeps his eyes down the field. They've been looking for another receiver to emerge, and it's Tesla beats Jaden Hill in man-to-man coverage. And an excellent throw from Taylor Green to Isaac Tesla. What a huge play on the first third down of this ball game.
And how cool for Taylor Green, who grew up not only as a Cowboys fan. And a low snap. Here's Moss off the left side with some room. And a first down to the 42-yard line.
And the offensive tackle well schemed up there on that first down run.
Long throw caught in Arkansas territory and a broken tackle. Noah Thomas down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 58-yard catch and run and a chance to tie the game.
Starts with the route. He gets the DB to get turned around, starts up, works his way out. And it's Keon Stewart who gets turned around and has no chance. And then the big 6'6", 200-pound wide receiver makes one man miss, and it's heels to the field, and the Aggies with a big counter touchdown.
Arkansas, the number 2 third down offense in the country. They bring pressure. Green doesn't see it. He's hit. The ball comes out. And it was recovered by Blackstock, the right tackle for Arkansas. Jaden Hill with the sack, forced fumble, and Arkansas will punt.
They're going to be the aggressor and come after. See Jaden Hill come from depth, gets home right as Taylor Green tries to deliver that football. Ball's out. Good on Blackstock to get on top of.
He's a big guy, 6'6", 230, but they fake the punt here, and tons of room. Bale going to have the first down. He holds on to it as they try to chop it out. And the Razorbacks in business inside the Aggie 30-yard line after a 26-yard run by the punter.
Unit of A&M all bailed. Nobody pays attention. Freezer right there, guys. Look at that hole. Wide open. Clearly something that they saw on film during the...
No, a fresh set of downs. And here's Green on the boot, gets rid of it, and Satania caught it. Wrapped up and thrown down at the 8, but that's a good pickup on first down of about 8 yards. From Fayetteville. Jackson on the perimeter, inside the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Jaquindon Jackson in just over 4 games played.
Well, I want you to take a look at the left tackle. Carmona, just a really good job getting up to that linebacker, Sanford. Also a nice job by Broden, the wide receiver.
Due to injury, he is the go-to receiver for Taylor Green as the ball's on the ground. Green picks it up and looks to run, and he's dragged down for a loss of 10 back at the 23-yard line by Javon Thomas.
Previous play, he's not going to miss this tackle. It looked like Taylor Green started moving before he took the snap. That snap was right there about waist high.
And 2 men back to help protect as Green hands it off. And Jackson fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Texas A&M. Shamar Stewart knocked it out of the hands of Jaquindon Jackson.
Well, I've been waiting to call this man's name all game because he jumps off the tape. And we talked with Jay Bateman. What are you going to do at the mesh point to deal with Taylor Green? And he said, we're going to attack it. Cannon coming off the edge, and he's just going to meet him right at the mesh point. It's an excellent job by Shamar Stewart.
And Scooby Williams comes up with the fumble recovery. The coaches raved about Stewart's growth and improvement, saying he might be the most improved player in the team. It's going to be Moss on first down, and he gets dropped at the 5. Big hit by Davier, but still a gain of 5 for Le'Veon Moss, who had 100 yards rushing in this game last year. Reed going to keep it here, and Reed's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Takeaway, and it's the redshirt freshman Marcel Reed in the end zone. We're all tied.
How will Green respond? His look shaky here, in trouble, and sacked back at the 10-yard line. Nick Scorton.
It's a big play by Taylor Green.
Otherwise, you're punting it back to A&M, and they got good field position. Here's the true freshman Braylon Russell. Out to the 23 for 5 yards. We saw him a lot in the Auburn game. 9 of his 13 carries on the season. Green to the air again, in trouble. Scorton got pressure. Green on the run, throws on the run, and coming back to intercept the ball is Ricks, the true freshman. Bad throw by Taylor Green, getting yelled at by Bobby Petrino as we speak.
Des Ricks recovering, stepping in front of this pass. Taylor Green gets outside the pocket. I'm surprised he didn't just take off and run and see what he could get. Instead, he tries to force something that isn't there. That's an excellent play by Des Ricks, undercutting that route and getting a big takeaway here before halftime.
And Taylor had told us during one of the breaks that Reed in trouble, sacked. And there's Landon Jackson, his first sack of the year. First team All-SEC pass rusher last year.
And imagine a run here on 3rd and short.
And it's Green keeping it with a ton of green in front of him. Past the 40 and shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line on 3rd and short.
We talked a lot about this. Read zone, inside zone. He's going to read the edge. He sees green grass, makes the right decision, and he's going to be out the gate. Nobody there to account for Taylor Green. And a big pickup and a 3rd down conversion.
Redshirt freshman quarterback from Nashville, Tennessee, stepping up, throwing complete across the middle. Noah Thomas into Arkansas territory for 19 yards. 2 games, he's become Marcel Reed's favorite target. Reed in trouble and sacked back at midfield. We talked about that defensive line of Arkansas. Quincy Rhodes Jr. with the takedown. Just 6 of 17 passing, so Arkansas's defense deserves a ton of credit so far. Reed from the pocket in trouble again, steps up and takes off. There's that crossover at the 40. He gets leveled by Sorey at the 48, but it's a 13-yard run. Move in space by Reed.
Good boy, good just in the pocket. Feels the pressure in his face, immediately avoids. And you love that. Makes the initial defender miss all the time.
2nd and 15. Green trying to set him up for a screen. And here he is, breaking a tackle. Jackson at the 40, lowers the boom on the defender. Ball may have come out with Jackson motioning out of the backfield. Green, a design run that goes nowhere. They lose 5 yards on the play.
Armstrong checks out on this 3rd down.
And they're just going to run Jackson in trouble in the backfield, and does well to get positive yardage and maybe into field goal range, pushing the pile. They finally blow it dead at the 27 to retake the lead. A 45-yard field goal try, and the kick is nails right down the middle, and the Razorbacks lead it 17-14. And Mike Elko got the head coaching job. He went after Colin Klein. And he dials up a run on 3rd down, and they get it with Le'Veon Moss all the way down to the 28-yard line. 5 minutes gone by in the final frame. It's Moss with his 3rd consecutive run. He's inside the 10. Moss still fighting all the way down to the 5-yard line. Reed throwing, it's caught, It's a touchdown. Trey Watson puts the Aggies in front. What a drive by A&M. Got an injured player for Texas A&M. Can't see the number.
Trey Watson's going to come in motion. He's just going to sneak out. And it's all set up on the way they run the football. You get that Arkansas defense now playing the run.
Green to pass, pressure off the edge. Green didn't see it, but he breaks the tackle, gets away from Jaden Hill, looking downfield and lobbing it. Did Armstrong get a foot down? No, incomplete. Sam Pittman electing to punt it away here. Devin Bale, who's been a pretty good runner, seeing if he can be a good punter, and it goes out of bounds at the 1. Oh my goodness, what a kick. Devin Bale might end up being the MVP of the game if Arkansas wins. He helped them get a touchdown on a fake punt in the first half. And how about the kick there inside the 1? Again, will they try to milk the clock? They will here, and some room in the first down. Le'Veon Moss past the 40 and dragged out of bounds by his helmet, and a penalty marker down. TJ Metcalf commits the penalty.
Well, Coley Fayu, the backup centers come in, and he gets a key block on this run. It's an excellent job as he's going to pull around, get up on the backer, Sorry, and he'll pave the path for Moss to get up the field. And just after the play, TJ Metcalf, who we just really enjoyed talking to.
You mentioned the backup right guard, Cam Newberry, in there for the injured Reed Adams. Here's Marcel Reed taking a deep shot, and they're going to say uncatchable. There was some contact. Thomas was the intended receiver. Jaden Johnson in coverage. The official motion that the ball was overthrown, and that's why no penalty.
Interference. The ball was uncatchable.
1:41 on the clock. 2 timeouts. Green back to throw. In trouble. Pressure coming. Green sack. Ball's out and recovered by Texas A&M. Scorton forced it. Jaden Hill recovers it. A penalty marker is down. But it's A&M football.
Following the change of team possession, there are 2 dead ball fouls, both by Texas A&M. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 10. That is his first of the game for taunting. Also after the play, personal foul, late hit, unnecessary roughness on number 5. Both penalties will be enforced. Texas A&M will retain possession of the ball. First down.
This is very big. This game's not over. Back-to-back seasons under Jimbo Fisher. On second down, they run it, and it's a first down. And that pretty much does it. Down to the 43 is Le'Veon Moss.